That's when you are a structural therapist, you need to understand the family structure that is okay. And what is the goals here? You have to use responsibility. Like for example, the girl walking out. Okay, right. So somewhere a dialogue has to be done. Yes.
Okay, Pragya, good.
want to talk, but can you change it? Increasing the trust between each other, more universal than family specific goals, you know. So that is something that is very, very important. Generally having some common, having family specific goals, but at the same time also making it more universal, saying that when this boy, I can understand, that he's like this. I can understand that 9:30 to 4:30 sitting and listening. Now, by now, y'all are tired from 2 o'clock to 3, now 3:10, you all are tired. So imagine from morning to evening that boy is sleep. And how many of us, including me, are we prepared for this virtual classes? We don't know. Now maybe I'm a little better, but I still remember, and I'm sure Sandhya remembers my first class. You know, I went like a jet plane because I was so scared that this thing would give off, this current would go or something. Now I'm not bothered because I know if it goes off, I can log in. But the first, my class on March 28, 2020, I still remember the date from the Association of Professional Social Workers that I did. I went like a jet plane. So the teachers also having all those, fears and stress that is there. So understanding that itself makes that, that's a universal goal that is there. And especially as I told you, it's very, very important for when you have adolescence. I think I have one more, if I'm not mistaken. Is it there? Yes, solution focused. Okay, so this is the last of the types that we have, where focus is on solution and not the problems. Okay, the problem ecology is not important here. Okay, and the resolution of the presenting problem and creating of many solutions. Here, what we do most of the time in solution focus is we have something called as miracle questions. I'm sure your teachers will be knowing. So we give them a lot of miracle questions to ask. We ask them a lot of miracle. What if this happens? How do you think this happened? So that makes these people really think. Especially when, like, for example, again, I'm talking about this in the childbearing. I've given all these. This not that it is only therapy for childbearing. That's the only therapy. I'm just made it easier for y'all because I had a case in my mind. Now, for example, this is when this couple who are married for about 5 years, they want to have a child because there's a lot of pressure from their family to have a child. But the girl is very much career oriented and she says, I need to give time for my career right now. I can't have a child. So the son is caught between his family and the wife. He can understand his wife's need for career and he can understand. So that's where so we just asked some miracle questions saying that, okay, now for example, if now what about does your colleague have a child? Yeah, she has a child. Then who looks after? She has stopped working after she had a child. No, she did not. Why? Because her mother-in-law is looking after her. Yeah, you're sure that her mother-in-law is looking after it and she's okay with her. Her mother-in-law is looking after it fine. Yeah, because after that, after she goes home from work, she looks after the child completely. So you mean that is another alternative that is there? Yeah, maybe that's an alternative. So then slightly they themselves understand. Or another example she can come out saying that you think anyone else can chip in to help you? You think there is any other solution for you to work? Do you have something? Father maternity, paternal maternity, leave comes into the picture. So all those things come into the picture. So you're just, you know, highlighting some and they pick up what they want and they manage the whole stuff. Okay, fine. Now, can I have the next slide? These are all the types that I wanted to just discuss. I know I went a little faster. I have about 4 minutes to end it up, but somewhere it's okay. Now, these are the important pointers that I want to give you when you're doing family therapy. Okay, then we have one more slide on do's and don'ts. But the important pointers are understand the feelings and the needs. That is very, very important for me. In family therapy, it's not, again, I'm saying it's not pathology. It is the meaning to what we are saying. It is the feelings below their talk. All those things. The neutrality is very, very, very important that you are a neutral person here. You might think that this girl is wrong. You might think that the mother is wrong. But in a family therapy, you bring in such a situation that you're neutral and just make them understand that where what is going. Very important. Every family has its strengths. So it's up to you to pick up the strength. What they will be doing, they will be only picking up the thorns. Only our family is like this. Everybody's family is fantastic. All those things they will be saying. And my house, nobody has food together. My house, there's always food problems. There is always fight. But then, as you go about, you are able to acknowledge so many strengths. So acknowledge them and start throwing. That strength bed in front of them will make them realize our family is not so bad. That is the first step for me. Okay. Second, give equal attention to members. And when I'm saying equal attention, I'm also talking about giving a chance for all of them and also the way you sit. Don't sit facing one person. Now, when there is a family, four of them, there's a tendency that I can sit like this, but I'll be seeing here, I'll be talking only to this person. This fellow might feel left out. So, even that has to be taken into consideration. See all of them, look at all of them, talk to all of them. Your body language should be also, facing everybody. Build a lot of hope. Very, very important. Build a lot of hope and avoid blaming. There is no place for blaming at all here. We don't blame somebody. All this has happened because of you. How could you do this? How can you? Why can't you understand? She comes from a different family. No, there is no place for such. You need to build up hope. You need to build up strengths, and you need to make them feel that your family is the greatest family in the world. Okay. Yes, the last one, please. The do's and don'ts. This I put it up very briefly. Do maintain neutrality, do maintain hope, do maintain respect, and do maintain acceptance. There can be many things. Maybe, like, for example, we have not dealt with it. One of the family member could be an addict. But that doesn't mean that you have to leave him out of the discussion. He might have been not working for so many years, but it's okay. When a decision taking, please ask him also, tell me what is it. Okay? Don't form alliances. You don't form your alliances. You're not tying up with one of the person. Don't make false promises. Don't worry. Now that you have come, everything will be settled. No. Okay? And don't belittle anything. Don't make them feel small. Don't make them put down anything. So I think these are the basic aspects of family therapy that I could do. Yes, I think you need a break. I need a break also. Yes. Before that, you want anything now or you all want to ask it later? Sandhya, you can tell me how you want to do it.
I think after the break we can take the questions now.
Fine, fine,
Yes.
fine. Yeah.
So here is a break for 10 minutes. Please do not log out. You all please be there only. So let us come now. It is 3:20. So let us be back by 3:30.
Correct.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.